Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to explore an exciting topic that's perfect for web developers who want to take their applications to the next level. Have you ever wondered how you can convert your MERN web app into a desktop application? Well, wonder no more, because in this video we'll be discussing how to do just that using Tauri. As web developers, we often focus on building applications for the web, but with the rise of desktop applications, it's becoming increasingly important to know how to convert our web apps into desktop versions. Not only does this open up new possibilities for user engagement, but it also allows us to reach a wider audience. But what if I told you that there's a way to achieve this without having to rewrite your entire application? That's where Tauri comes in, an innovative tool that makes it easy to convert your web app into a desktop application. In this video, we'll be discussing the benefits of using Tauri, how to set it up, and most importantly, how to troubleshoot common issues that may arise during the conversion process. Specifically, we'll be addressing the issue of why the back end of our app might not be working in the desktop version. So let's dive right in. So you've built your MERN web app, and now you want to convert it into a desktop application using Tauri. The first step is to set up Tauri on your project. This involves installing the necessary dependencies and configuring your project to work with Tauri. Once you've set up Tauri, the next step is to configure your backend to work with the desktop application. This is where things can get a bit tricky, especially if you're using a complex backend setup. The key thing to remember here is that when you convert your web app into a desktop application, it's essentially running on a different environment. One common issue that developers face during this process is that their backend AP calls are not working as expected in the desktop version. This can be due to a variety of reasons, such as differences in URL routing or issues with cores. To troubleshoot this issue, let's think about what happens when you make an API call from your web app. The request goes through the browser, which handles things like caching and cell encryption. However, when you're running a desktop application, it doesn't have the same luxury of relying on the browser to handle these tasks. To resolve this issue, you need to ensure that your backend is configured to work with the desktop application's environment. This might involve setting up a reverse proxy or configuring CORS headers correctly. Another approach is to use a tool like MERN to expose your local development server to the internet. This allows you to test your API calls from the desktop application without having to worry about URL routing or SSL encryption. So, what are the from this discussion? Firstly, converting your MERN web app into a desktop application using Tauri is definitely possible, but it requires some careful configuration. Secondly, when troubleshooting issues with your backend API calls in the desktop version, remember to think about the differences between the browser environment and the desktop environment. Lastly, don't be afraid to use tools like ngrok or reverse proxies to help you test and debug your application. By following these tips and tricks, you should be able to get your MERN web app up and running as a desktop application in no time. And that's it for today's video. I hope this discussion has helped you understand how to convert your MERN web app into a desktop application using Tauri. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to leave them in the section below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content on web development and related topics. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on our latest videos. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one.